But today, 8 of the 15-count charge were quashed and dismissed, leaving 7 counts that are on wobbling legs, counts that wobble, counts that are groggling, counts that fumble, counts that dwado. They will not stand. They will not hold water. Because we cannot build something upon nothing and expect it to stay. It is not possible. If 8 counts went, the remaining 7, as a necessary corollary, we go. It follows as the night, the day, as the rainy season, the dry season. But when we look at those 7 counts, whether they even hold any water at all in law, we'll be able to refer to the case of FRM versus Saraki, where some counts were quashed by the Code of Conduct Tribunal and left some. Quashed all, and then the Court of Appeal decided to quash some and left some. And the Supreme Court said, this is not possible. If you quashed A, B, C, D, the other ones that are also related to it by affinity, by consanguinity, they should also be quashed. That was how Saraki got free. So we will test this remaining count charge. Let the prosecution get that notice at the appellate court. So we then proceeded to move our bail application that the defendant, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, deserves to be granted bail. The case of the prosecution has always been, and this is sheer falsehood, that Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail, and that was why he was forcibly renditioned back to Nigeria. A rendition which the court did not agree with us today, which we shall test, that is contrary to provisions of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, contrary to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights of 1948, contrary to the International Covenant on Social and Political Rights, contrary to the instrument dealing with indigenous people's rights. When you have a treaty with a country such as Nigeria with Kenya, and a person voluntarily entered Kenya, and you renditioned him forcefully through torture, inhuman and degrading treatment back to Nigeria on the 27th of June 2021, all the cases based on my research across the world show that such a person cannot be tried. Cannot be tried at all. Nnamdi Kanu was enjoying his bail. He was within Nigeria. He never left for abroad. Then on the 14th of September 2017, the military went in armored troops as if they were going to war in Sambisa forest and invaded the home of Nnamdi Kanu and his father, His Royal Majesty Kanu, who is now late. Invaded him brutally, savagely, and mowed down 28 innocent Nigerians that were there without cause. They called it Operation Python Dance and other operations. We've not seen Operation Python Dance in Sambisa Forest and Chibok and Dapchi. They murdered 28 innocent Nigerians in cold blood. Somehow, Nnamdi Kanu, like the cat with proverbial 9 lives, was able to escape. Are you saying that a person who was to be killed and ran away from certain death jumped bail? The answer is no. It was late Chief Emko Abiola who made that statement. He said, they said I should have waited. Abacha, they were asking me, why did you run abroad?
Oh, why did you fly abroad? I'm telling you now, Tony and Nenny, I'm now telling you, I was already in the air before I discovered that even my passport was not with me. A bird does not tell another bird that a stone is coming. It simply flies away. No man stands in front of a moving train and expects to leave. He will be crushed.
So you are saying Nnamdi Kanu, after escaping barely with his life, should wait in Nigeria? If he had been killed, he wouldn't be standing trial. So he did not jump bail. Rather, they forced him into exile. And he went as a citizen of Britain to Kenya, where he was forcefully and forcibly under torture, inhuman and degrading treatment. He was issued back to Nigeria. So this is a case deserving of bail. And we implored my Lord to grant him bail, even if she wants to subject it to certain conditions. Let me tell you, even under the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, bail is allowed. It's discretionary. It's allowed even in capital offenses like murder, like treason. And mind you, Nnamdi Kanu is not standing trial for treason. No. It's very important. He's standing trial for offenses relating to treasonable felony, but not treason itself. For example, there's a difference between saying a person is standing trial for murder and standing trial for manslaughter. They are different. One carries capital punishment. Nnamdi Kanu is not standing trial for any capital punishment. But the Administration of Criminal Justice Act still says, even in capital offenses, an accused person can be granted bail, subject to the discretion of the court. And do you know why this has become more necessary? Section 36 of the Constitution has given every Nigerian the right to fair hearing. And fair hearing, like I told the court, also means a fair trial. A fair trial includes all the circumstances surrounding a case. That is Section 36, because our criminal justice system is the Anglo-Saxon-based criminal justice system. It is accusatorial. It is not inquisitorial. What does this mean? It means that it is the innocence of a person and not his guilt that is presumed. It is different from the French model, which is inquisitorial, wherein your innocence, your guilt is presumed, and you are told to prove your innocence. We are not operating that. And that is why Section 36 of the Constitution puts it there clearly, that you have to prove the offense against a person. And the Evidence Act goes further to say you must prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Any doubt, no matter how small, even if it's like that little straw that broke the camel's back, will be resolved in favor of the accused person. Nnamdi Kanu, therefore, is entitled to be subject to the court's discretion and imposition of certain conditions, because we have shown that he did not jump bail. He almost got killed. That was why he ran away. So we believe that this is a proper case for the court to grant bail, so that Nnamdi Kanu will be alive to stand trial. That is why in law we say, come and stand trial. Come and stand trial means you have to be well, hale, and hearty to stand trial. He didn't say, come and sit down trial, or come and lie down trial, or come and prostrate trial, or come and be in the grave trial, or come and be in the hospital trial. He says, come and stand trial. And can we say there's a fair trial when in our bail application, Nnamdi Kanu is complaining of solitary confinement? That is not allowed. It's only brought out maybe once in a week to receive vitamin D, the sun. And that when he comes out, by other prisoners or prison inmates or detainees merely greeting him, such detainees are subjected to harrowing experience. They themselves are moved to solitary confinement as punishment for exchanging views or greetings with Nnamdi Kanu. He says that he's not allowed to practice his Jewish religion. He says his health is deteriorating fast. His potassium level, his sugar level, his blood pressure, his heart issues. He says he needs his private doctor to give a second opinion, but they are not allowing it. We, the lawyers, are not being allowed. The judge was again forced today to make another order, ex abundante cautela, for the avoidance of doubt again today, that the clothes they are brought here now show, in fact, he should now take them with him to DSS headquarters. Do you know why? Because 19 times between February 21, 2022, and this week, 19 times, the lawyers and family members are taking this close to him, and the DSS refused. I personally led the lawyers on 3 occasions. Can you say that's a fair trial? If I carry a bulky file, you must drop the file. My wristwatch, my ring, only my ring they allowed me last time to steal. My wristwatch is removed. All my biro, my reading glass, even my handkerchief, they even took this handkerchief. Can you say that's a fair trial where a lawyer cannot confer freely with his client? And of course, the little space one will give it to us to confer, you don't need to be told that it is all bugged. It is gadgets. Is that a fair trial? So when I'm discussing strategy and a case with my client, then my opponent, the prosecution, the state, with all its federal power level, apparatus, should be listening to my conversation. Then when I go, you put it on. I say, look at these idiots. Look at what they were saying. Is that a fair trial when you eavesdrop on me? So, what kind of criminal justice system are we operating? That the person who unlawfully abducted a person, the accused, back from Kenya on the 27th of June 2021, under torture, inhuman and degrading treatment, that the same person is the one that investigated him, the same state. That the same state, Federal Republic of Nigeria, is the one that is prosecuting him. That the same state, Federal Republic of Nigeria, is the one getting the witnesses that will testify against him. That the same state, Federal Republic of Nigeria, is the one that is also having custody of this same person. So, head or tail, they are winning. So, where is the justice of the matter? Where is the fair trial? Where is the level playing ground? I've had some clients who were standing trial. I begged some courts like this to grant them bail. I don't want to mention one of them. He was still undergoing trial and he dropped dead. The next time the case came up, I made sure I was in court. I asked the prosecution. I don't want to also mention his name. I said, we are here now. Where is the subject matter of trial? He said, he's dead. I said, oh, he's dead. I said, so what's the effect of that? He said, that means the case has terminated. I said, oh, why don't you try his corpse from the grave? Try his corpse from the grave. Of course, that was the end of that matter. But that, my client was not allowed to be able to show that he was innocent because the prosecution couldn't prove the matter. Under a name and shame government, name them and shame them, just accuse them of crimes, even when we can't prove it. What you call media trial, outrageous, atrocious. Then you carry those accusations, those allegations into the grave with you. That is not fair. The people have families, they have friends, they have associates, they have community people. That is not fair. So that was why I implored the court to grant us it. By the grace of God, we had a wonderful outing, and God is on the throne and will forever be on the throne.